All right, maybe you're moving to Destin or you vacationed here in the past and you want to know a little bit more about our bustling tourist town. Well, that's exactly what this video is going to do. We're going to talk about 5 myths of Destin, Florida. Let's get into it. What is up? This is Andrew Iremonger with the Emerald Group here at eXp Realty. Listen, if you're looking to find out everything you can about Destin, Florida and the Emerald Coast in general, well, you came to the right channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tap that little bell so that you can be notified every single time we do a new video on the Emerald Coast. We get so many calls from people wanting to move here to Destin, Florida and the surrounding areas. And we absolutely love every single inquiry. So if you're thinking about moving here or maybe buying an investment condo or something like that, go ahead and give us a call, shoot us an email, send us a text, comment down below, whatever you want. And we've got your back when it comes to buying property here in Destin, Florida. So let's jump right into it with the top 5 myths that we hear about our very own Destin, Florida. Myth number 1, Destin is an island. We hear this all the time, particularly when it comes to talking about Holiday Isle, which is actually not an island. This entire myth is completely debunked because we're actually on the end of a long peninsula. Sure, it's kind of confusing because you jump a bridge to go over it on either side, so it seems like it might be an island, but all in all, it's technically a peninsula. Myth number 2, Destin's East Pass is man-made and very dangerous. Well, in that case, you're 100% correct. So back in the 1920s, we actually had a natural pass that went into the Gulf of Mexico. It was actually on the east side of Holiday Isle. Well, in the 1920s, a hurricane came through and closed that off. Well, being a hustling and bustling fishing town, we needed the fishing economy. So the Destin folks went out and dredged and made a new pass. Now, what makes it so dangerous is severalfold. First, it's not natural. So the tides are constantly fighting each other. Some of the tide on the bottom is trying to come in, tide on the top is trying to go out. And this is why they're constantly doing work on this. Almost every single year, they're doing something to fix the East Pass on some level. Second, it's very shallow. And third, it's very, very busy. And when you have a lot of busy folks, particularly people that aren't that skilled at how the pass works, it makes it a little bit more dangerous. Particularly when you've got tourists out there hopping their kayaks, or not their kayaks, or jet skis and things like that, hopping in and around some of the boats. It just makes it a little bit more tense. Probably one of the most dangerous passes we have along the Emerald Coast. Myth number 3 about Destin. Destin was founded by pirates. Okay, that sounds awesome, but it's absolutely not true. In fact, most of the pirates were several miles offshore, actually more toward the Florida Keys, pillaging off of Spanish fleet vessels and ships and things like that. So no, it wasn't founded by pirates. In fact, approximately 150 years ago, it was founded by a bunch of fishermen and avid anglers and things like that, because about 10 miles off, there's an entire dredge there. So it's the fastest way to get to deep water from the land in almost any part of the country that I'm aware of. So that makes it very easy for these fishermen to get deep water fish, which makes it probably part of the reason why we are the luckiest fishing village, according to Destin. Myth number 4, Destin completely shuts down and turns to a ghost town whenever the tourists aren't around. Well, that again would also be false. So there's actually about 14,000 people that live here full-time residents just in Destin alone. Whenever the tourists kind of slide out, all of the locals like to slide back in, so it keeps a constant flow. It's a little bit different of an atmosphere, but it's still busy nonetheless. Myth number 5, Crab Island is in fact an island. I know we talked about islands before, but here in this case, Crab Island is no longer an island. It used to be. Back in 1974, we used to call it Bird Island out here. And a Hurricane Eloise, came through and completely demolished it and put it all underwater, turning it into a sandbar, which, although it's not technically an island, has a lot of the same features, but it's all underwater. And now with the lots of different currents and tides and hurricanes and stuff that have come through, if you look at an aerial shot, it actually kind of resembles a crab. Part of the reason why it's named Crab Island now, and also because of all the little crabs that are constantly running out there. So when you go to Crab Island, be careful, don't step on them. You can get to Crab Island by kayaking, jet ski, or boat, or even a water taxi, but please don't try to swim out there. It happens every year. Somebody tries to swim out there and they're fine until they get a few drinks in them, they come back, they end up drowning. It happens almost every year. It's tragic, we don't like it. So just take the water taxi, spend the 10 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever it is to get out there safely. Now, I could talk about Crab Island all day. And in fact, I'm going to on another video. Whenever that video is up, actually, we're gonna post it up here somewhere, maybe up here. Maybe over here, I don't know. But for now, that is all we have for the 5 myths on Destin, Florida. If you're thinking about moving down here or buying an investment condo or an investment home, feel free to reach out to us. Give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, or comment down below, and we would love to help. But for now, that's all we've got. We'll see y'all next week with another video. See ya.